You're listening to Portland, Oregon's own Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Headshot.
We sit around and talk about games while drinking the finest microbrews in the Pacific Northwest. Search for us on Facebook or reach us on Twitter at iLaggedOut. Send us an email to namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com or head over to our website, namelessgamerspdx.com. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
That's us.
A podcast about Utah liquor laws and restrictions.
Strap on your belts.
We have a full house today. Which is pretty sweet. We some things we're going to talk about too. We'll meet everybody here in just a moment. We're going to talk about a little bit about Destiny 2. I just feel like that's coming up. I don't have anything planned for that, but I just feel like that's going to be a thing. Rockstar Games with a potential Red Dead Redemption 2 news story.
Is it good news? Is it like Fable news?
I mean, I hope so.
Don't jinx it.
That means it's all hype and
It's
just
gonna be a thing.
nothing
I
but
kinda would on
letdown.
that.
It means it's a single art scene.
And then PUBG and Epic, the creators of Fortnite, and PUBG, of course, we know as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, are quarreling over something right now. We'll get into that a little bit. As well as the Nintendo Direct information, and discuss that from this, I think this week or last week. And then some gaming adjacent news about the U.S. Navy using Xbox technology, which is sort of interesting.
Everybody loves gaming.
Yes,
man.
Even the U.S. Navy,
Even
apparently.
old Admiral Salty.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yep.
Big enough.
Admiral Salty?
Admiral Salty.
Yes. Everybody new to the show, you can show your support at www.patreon.com/ilaggedOut. Follow us on Twitter at ilaggedOut.
Send nudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, send nudes.
Try not.
Only
to
if
do
they're
that.
good and circumcised.
Apparently we're not all on the same
Oh.
page here. But we appreciate you telling a friend not to send nudes, but just about the show. This has really thrown a wrench in the whole, like organic, you know what I mean? Like the way this is supposed to go.
We have to shut this down and restart a whole new podcast now.
We're gonna have to shut it down. I'm so sorry. We'll be back in next month. But let's just go ahead and do it since we're here. Thank you for reviewing and subscribing. Email us at namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com. It is fall, ladies and gentlemen, September 22nd. I'm here with Ben, Jess, Scott, and
Hey-o.
Tony.
Yo.
We have Portland, Oregon's own Mr. Nick Fisher in the house.
Mr. Nick!
Welcome back to
back,
town.
back visiting.
How's it going,
Come see
Nick?
The boys. It's awesome.
Talk to me.
It's awesome. What could be better? Take a nice little road trip.
Yeah.
See these guys.
Oh,
drink
did you
some
drive?
fine beers? Yeah. I
Oh,
drove
nice.
12 hours.
That's a lot of
From the land of Utah.
Utah.
Uh-huh.
Life elevated.
Life. Is that their
Yeah, that's
thingy?
their state
Oh, I didn't
motto.
know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the elevation there? Are they really?
I'm
Are
at,
they
like-
high in Utah?
I'm over 4,000 feet.
Oh,
elevation.
yeah,
that's
up there.
high. That's up there.
Yeah.
Have you started training for marathons
Damn.
like the Kenyans?
Oh, sure have. I feel good down here. I can come down here,
Yeah.
smoke, drink,
Really
and I'm
whoop
like,
some
I'm
ass.
good. Let's
Yeah.
keep going. Oxygen's flowing. Run.
Cool. We have Mr. Taylor here. Taylor. Mr. Tony, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. How you guys doing?
What's new with you?
Good.
Work and been playing a new game that
Yeah.
we'll come back to that later.
Okay.
So, but yeah, everything's been pretty good.
Cool. I got Scott here with us as well. Scott,
Yes, sir.
I looked at you like the dramatic hamster.
Dun, dun, dun.
What's up? How's it going?
Not much, man.
What
It's
was
going
that
good. That's the...
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know it.
See,
I'm familiar
I just
with
gave him the...
I'm familiar with your meme, sir.
Are you guys
Ben
doing
has no idea.
Oh, I thought you were doing like it smells like soap dog in here. Like I thought we were doing that. But, I
That's
guess
just
we're not
Tony.
gonna- I guess we're not doing that. Oh, is that what it is? It's very strong.
Just
His
kidding.
closest to
Oh.
you.
It smells like Axe body spray and stank.
What's Axe body spray?
Ben, how's it going?
You just silenced like the whole room.
Never mind.
Since you volunteered, how's it going, Ben?
All right. Things are all right.
Can somebody please tweet us at iLaggedOut a definition of Axe body spray for Mr. Ben so that he will understand what it maybe even just.
I don't have a TV, so
Yeah, he doesn't do
Modern
that.
conveniences like
type of
TV, electricity.
It's weird. Ben's on my fire team.
Fire.
We
Yeah.
were in a fire team.
right.
We were in a fire team this week. Remember when we did that?
We do a thing, yeah.
With that
I
game.
remember on the game.
The game which shall not
Destiny
be named.
Deuce.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're okay. You're in,
It was-
okay.
oh.
You are
It's fun.
naming it.
It's good. Actually, it's been pretty engrossing. I find myself I've neglected my Mario 64 campaign
Mario, what did he
Yeah.
ever
a
do
few
to you?
times, and I was like, oh, the stars can wait. I need to get to level 20.
I'm very sorry to hear the news.
It's all right. I'll get back
Okay,
to it.
well, it's enough of you. I've had enough of you. Hey, Jess, how are you doing?
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Ben. Bye.
Hi, Jess.
Hi.
What's new in your world?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the only one that's going to mention it. Maybe Scott, because you haven't gotten to him today. But we
Okay.
went to Rose City Comic Con.
Oh, right.
Or some of us did.
Yeah.
We all did.
And
Really?
didn't leave 20 minutes in.
Oh, no, I didn't either. I was very much there all day.
No.
Yes. It's very much, very well documented. It will be on.
Yeah, I did like
online.
4. I did 4 solid laps, and then you go get lost in the fray in the middle. You got to do the perimeter at least once.
Yeah.
I ended up
Yeah.
I just remember there was a beer. They had these tall. It was very much like a lot of beers in there, and then
There was
There
good
was
beer.
a few.
and
There
then
I'll say that. Yeah.
Some good
I'm pretty
beer.
sure that I did take some pictures as well as video. I actually just set up video. Yeah, I set up some. We'll have that on the website later. It'll be
Yeah.
real good for you to see. Yeah. So let's get into this whole show thing that we're doing here.
Should we start this?
Let's do this, and let's start it off on the right foot, Scott. Let's start off with that question you had last episode. What was that question? And let's go through some answers here.
Well, the burning question. We kind of wanted to know what was your favorite video game genre, and what was also like your least favorite, and like maybe a why if you happen to have a why besides just hating it for no reason, which is totally a valid reason to hate something. Can't knock on you for hating it, but I did some research, find out like game sales.
Yeah.
What most people that at least I know, and play with, they want the action adventure games.
Sure.
We'll take a step back here. We have to. There's so many genres. There's so many like subtitles and like not subtitles, but like subgenres.
Yeah.
With like subcategories of like it's like an RPG, MMO, blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. Like it goes on. So we're just kind of going for like a general basis of like, hey, we're gonna generalize this in a category very simple,
Okay.
right? Like action shooter. We looked up, kind of found some of the sales history, and it kind of correlates with what I thought was about right. Action adventure, it's number one.
Oh, sure.
Had about like 28 to like 30% of like the sales is like
Yeah.
action adventure, and that's like your games like Far Cry, Destiny, Assassin's Creed, where you can tweak with some
Well,
of
that's
the
gonna
guns,
be-
you
yeah.
can do stuff. The story's like
They know that's a
unfolding.
cash
There's-
cow for the industry, so they're going to be promoted.
Yeah,
There's going to be
that's-
big releases and all that shit.
Yeah, that's the big one.
And I was going to throw out too that the whole action adventure thing is kind of broad, where
Mm.
it kind of encompasses some
Yeah,
other
A lot of different genres.
Yeah.
So it's got kind of an amalgamation of multiple.
Oh yeah,
So-
I mean there were people like you had to like they were looking at like MMOs, like sandboxes, and like that just made it like even more like holy crap, like that's such a huge genre of it, and that is probably let's be honest, that is the best one where you're actually out doing stuff. I know there's people that are out there like no, I want my role playing games. Yeah, you didn't win. We're not counting. Sorry, we're not counting PC. We're not counting WoW. This is like console
Oh, okay.
games. Next up was like generic shooters.
Okay.
Kind of like Wolfenstein, Doom, where like you didn't really have too much of like tweaking with your character or
Okay.
like going off script and like doing whatever you want.
Oh.
It's more like, objective. Here you go.
Right.
Go for it. Yeah.
You're
And then we
just-
had, just like
I get you.
you don't have anywhere to go. This isn't playing around. It's not like a sandbox.
There's nothing to
or
level up.
adventure.
It's, you're given an object. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
You're
Point
just,
A, point
you're
B.
just you. Then we had like sports games was the next like most popular one, which I get. Sports games, like Madden, basketball, baseball. It's a pretty wide
There are people that play those, yes.
Yeah.
There are people that play a lot of Madden, and even in like NBA 2K games, like they still make them, right? There must be a reason, right? So people are playing them.
Yeah,
well, and those people tend to be really hardcore about those. Like there's like Madden leagues and NBA 2K leagues and stuff that are real big and popular. So
yeah,
all right.
I mean, there's like the boxing, golf. There's a lot of it out there. They are. Then you got like fighting games was the next most popular one. Like Tekken.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Street Fighter.
Fighting games always fun.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, like they're there. They're clearly not as popular as they used to be, because that would probably
Really?
they used to be the number one games. Like for Super Nintendo arcade games, it was a fighting game.
Yeah, well, in the last couple of years, like when I actually went to the arcade to play the latest game, it was always some form of Mortal Kombat or.
Well, I think just the action games evolved to be more of that fighting type
Yeah.
game too. You could do all the same moves and have special finishers, and you got a story. as
Yeah,
well.
you're moving through different lands. You're not stuck. Well, no, anyway.
Yeah, just in one little
But you
spot.
got to think in terms of why those games exist today, and the reason why they exist today is because those fighting games came from the arcade.
Yeah.
Arcade machines are quarter crunchers. They're made to. You're gonna lose a lot of fights on that because of the dip switches and stuff that they can change in the difficulty. They're there to take your money.
Whatever makes you put another quarter in.
It's a quick in and
10
out.
minutes, Yeah,
it's a quick in and out, and that's why those games were made. You know what I mean? And then port them to like Super Nintendo and so on and so forth. Just was because they were the popular games. Because when those 16-bit consoles hit the market, the best machines that were out there were still arcade games at the time. And that's where they were porting these games from. So that's the reason why there's still such a big, fighting game presence, because they were actually made to like take your money. But there's games that like still like persist, like Killer Instinct is still a big one. Mortal Kombat's still a big one. Now you have Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, 3, Infinite now, or whatever the hell the new one is. And like these games are still being made, but their roots are actually built to take your money.
Yes.
And that's where those all came
straight
from.
out of the arcade
Sort of
format.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why go to an arcade when you can stay home and play the game for sure?
Yeah.
Next popular was like racing games, Gran Turismo, Forza, games like that, like even serious and even fun games like Mario Kart. That wasn't like a serious racing game, and like hack and slash, and then it went to like casual, and then like family entertainment games.
What would you call casual?
Casual is like mobile device games. Something you could pick up and play, like Angry Birds.
Okay.
I would call.
You play for 10 minutes on the bus.
Yeah. Just the time
like Angry
filler
Birds.
games, But we did have a one shout in here. We had Sarah. She does not like real time strategy games, which did come up pretty low on the graphs of the game. So I was like, the response is like, I gotta build that, then like fuck that shit.
She was
Unless
really
you play
passionate
StarCraft.
about
Yeah,
that.
I will say, like I used to, I kind of shrugged off RTSs, but one night, Warcraft 2, it just grabbed a hold of my soul, and the next thing I knew, it was like an entire day had gone by. Literally,
It just pulled
it was
you
morning.
in.
My friend went to work. He came back home, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh my
I think
God,
I got
I
up to go to the
spent that much
bathroom once, and I played through the game twice. Each side, and I was like, "This." I couldn't put it down. I could not walk away. Yeah.
For a while there was just all those RTS games that were just like reskins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah.
Here's your
Yes.
Lord of the Rings. Here's your Harry
Yep.
Potter. We don't care. Zerg, Zerg,
And it was
Zerg.
like,
StarCraft,
oh,
yeah.
it plays just the same. I know exactly what. Yeah. Very familiar.
Very familiar. And I mean, me myself, the favorite video game I would have to say would definitely be action adventure. Something that lets you kind of choose how you're going through, blowing shit up or being quiet. Those are the funner ones. The ones that I hate the most were probably like the simulators, like airplane simulators, The Sims type of games, particularly like Tractor Simulator. It's like, come on.
Oh,
although if
Farm
you-
Simulator
Simulator-
17?
Go fuck yourself.
Farm
Although,
Simulator
have you played
2017
Goat
is dope.
Simulator?
I've
actually
seen
heard
videos.
really
Goat
good things.
Simulator
I
is
can't believe
the
it's a
one
game that
looks
exists. It's
interesting,
just
but
Everybody
me.
should play Goat Simulator. for
Goat
10
Simulator.
minutes.
Goat Simulator. It earns a spot in your heart, dude.
Okay.
It really does. You
have
can do a
to-
lot of goofy shit as that goat, and It's
I like
quite,
when you can
it's
you can lick the
humorous.
car and stick your tongue to the car and it just drags you around.
Yes, and it just drags you around. And then you find there's like trampolines in the pool.
Yeah,
and-
Goat Simulator's
and
great.
It's oh, dude.
Okay.
It's a huge. If you got garbage time, it's a great time sink. It'll just
And it's
kill.
like
Well, that has
Sounds
simulator
like
in the
casual
title.
at home.
I don't know if I believe you. I just
You haven't played it?
no.
Oh, see, you don't.
I
You
haven't.
don't know what you're
enjoy
missing.
it. It's like, did anybody play Katamari Damacy? Where
No.
You start as a little ball.
So
and
the
you pick
Katamari
stuff
games
up,
are all
you're
weird.
collecting.
Yeah, you roll over shit,
and you
destroy
get bigger
it,
and bigger.
Yeah,
It's like the blob rolling down.
I
No
know-
point
saw it.
to it at
I
all.
saw it,
It's
but I
just
never played it.
way fun.
Really? See, that's cool. Right on.
Yeah. What about you, Nick?
I like games like
What's
that,
your
though.
favorite? What's your favorite and least
Like,
favorite like
typical
genres?
genre?
Like,
I'm
just be honest, dude.
I'm like
it's all,
boring
it's all
and
good.
old. I like turn-based RPGs.
Okay.
That's all right.
I'm okay in
There's
some
a
of that.
spot for
And
that.
specifically, I really enjoy JRPGs or Japanese RPGs.
Oh, okay.
They always have some sort of crafting and relationship thing, and it just is broad and depth and crazy. Fucking
At the
crazy.
beginning, you mentioned that you were playing a lot of Persona, and
Oh, yeah.
I can't help but think that this feeling is being reinforced right now.
Oh,
Persona 5.
I don't know how to explain that game to you other than get a big old bowl and
Well,
have some fun.
You can just say of cereal in Utah, and you can say, "Hey, it's a JRPG," and I think that sums it up pretty well.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Play one. They're fun.
Okay.
They're fun.
Fruit
I'll have to look
Loops.
for it. Tony, step up to the mic
So-
and make your voice
I was
heard.
going to say, unlike Sarah, actually RTS are one of my favorites, the real-time strategies.
Yeah.
Okay.
The good ones. So
Okay.
your StarCrafts, you going back real old school, your Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
Like where they put
Yeah.
a story to the RTS. Like there are, like you were saying,
Okay.
a lot of copycat and clones that are real bad. They're real bad. But the good ones stand out. Like,
Okay.
those are, and it's one of those things I was going to say too, is it's kind of fallen by the wayside. Outside of like StarCraft 2, we haven't seen one in a long time. Like there
Yeah.
really
Well,
hasn't
there's,
been
like,
one.
I mean, like, I
Yes,
kind of
in
when I think of
StarCraft,
like
I don't
real
think
time
there's
strategy,
been
I also
something to
kind of
just
put,
take over everything.
Yeah, I mean there was
put like tower defense games in that same genre.
No.
No.
It's-
No,
I
you
mean,
may not.
dude. I do.
Tower,
That's-
tower
those
defense
are
and
fucking-
RTS
I
are two
put those as,
completely
like,
different.
kind of the same.
Tower
genre.
defense is a
Actually
very good
kind of-
genre for your cell phone, by the way.
Yeah, that's the mobile. The
Like, oh no,
casual.
that's like a casual real time
Tower defense.
That's what I
Kind of
think.
no
So-
tower
And
defense.
actually, what's happened is the RTS kind of
I don't say I like them.
it came
both
it
horrible.
came from Dota. It kind of morphed into what's now like the MOBAs, the Pathline
Okay.
stuff. It's kind of gone from that RTS to now it's the MOBA thing. So
Okay.
that's kind of, I think that's why we don't see them very often. The MOBAs are much more.
So that's your
profitable.
real time strategy.
Those
Is
are-
your favorite?
Those are one of my favorites.
It's up there?
I mean, it's way up there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a big RPG fan too.
Right.
Yeah.
I just the RTS don't translate over to a console very
Yeah,
well
sometimes,
either.
yeah.
It's very
Okay.
hard for that.
Yeah.
And
You need a
it got
keyboard.
kind of stuck into
I think
that
you're onto
PC
something there.
range, but
Yeah, and I think
they're
you're onto
still
something there.
excellent.
I think the UI of of many RTS games that we're thinking
Yeah.
of when we're thinking in terms of like StarCraft or Warcraft 2,
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, they sort of favor the way that a PC is set up versus like a console.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not that it can't be done; it can be done. It's just that the UI is actually probably developed more with that in mind.
Yeah.
if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I would say
So-
like the probably the best RTS outside of a Blizzard product in the last probably what was it 8 years or so was the Halo Wars, because that was basically
Yeah.
an RTS.
Okay.
And that was actually kind of popular. It was also the only Halo that they put out other than the original Halo on PC.
So besides,
Okay.
we've covered RTSs and
Yeah.
LMNOPs. What anything else do you like? Do you hate? What do you hate?
I'm
What
really
gets
not
you
a big
goat?
fan of anymore the sports games, and
Okay.
it's just because of the time you have to put in like to play one game. Like if I'm going to put that amount of time into a game, I want to play something like an RPG or like the 4X, like your Civilizations, those kind of games.
Uh-huh. You want to put a little more time and thought. You'd be the guy that'd be playing the career mode.
You want to see progress.
And whereas
the
sports games, I haven't been able to get into those.
You're not a quick match kind of guy.
Like since Double Dribble and Tech Mobile, I'm out. You know.
What about you, Randy?
I like Destiny 2.
Now, would you put that under?
I also played
FPS
World of Warcraft
RPG?
for a while there, and it was very good. No, it's an MMO. It is an MMO. Destiny 2 is an MMO. Destiny 1 is also an MMO. But as a console MMO, well, I guess Destiny 2 in October will not be, but we're still waiting on that.
It's still first-person shooter.
Yeah. But I like FPS, and I also like MMO. So to me, it's like kind of a weird-ass game that I never thought I would see. It's sort of a mix of both. And I, like, whenever I was playing, like, World of Warcraft when it came out, I was like, this is it. This is the best idea ever.
This is the one.
This is the game. And then, like, but I also like playing COD and, games like that, you know? And it's like, when someone was like, oh, we're going to do both of these at the same time, I was like, no, you're not.
How does that work?
And
I was skeptical too.
And then they were like, yes, we are. And then they launched it, and I was like, this is okay. Not that good. But as Destiny like went on and on and on, it got better and better and better. And I started very much liking it. And then, of course, Destiny 2 is more of they took everything from Destiny 1 that I ended up liking, and they were like, let's just scrap the rest of this and start here.
Yeah.
And that's very much what this game is like. So that is like whatever, I guess MMO FPS is like what right now my favorite genre, but like MMOs and RPGs are also like a close second. So yeah, that's me. What about you, Ben?
I guess I'm in a similar boat. I don't know. I'm down with the first person shooter. I'm down with the adventure. Like I was gonna say Indiana Jones or like the Lara Croft kind of a like
right
adventure or whatever. Yeah, and I really was not that deep into the RPG scene until Destiny jumped in there, and it was like, oh, okay, all right. So I have my guy, I have my soldier, and I can level him up.
You were big into, I was going to say, like the CODs and stuff where they put a lot of that RPG
just any
elements
kind of combat
into
shooter.
It,
I enjoyed the hell out of that, going through all that, you know.
But was it? I think it was COD Modern Warfare 2.
That goes back to GoldenEye, Halo, you know.
But I'm thinking,
all of it.
I'm thinking where they specifically started putting the RPG elements into it, like upgrading, like earning XP, upgrading your weapons.
I don't think that. Not until I guess
that was all.
Fable.
Like even in Call of Duty, that was all multiplayer. Like if you played the game, the campaign, you had no choice of what your gun was. So that's why it's
you eventually unlocked more equipment, but it wasn't like you were leveling up. I guess you kind of were. You unlocked attachments for guns and stuff.
Definitely like an RPG, but you leveled up.
RPG elements, though. There's definitely elements where you can unlock upgrades for your weapons and stuff.
It's weird to think about because Destiny could have been, I think, Halo 5. Right? Because
it was supposed to be Halo 4.
4? It was before?
Or 4 or 5, whichever one Bungie
that was just before
do.
Bungie split from Microsoft Studios. Just they basically had to lop the Halo entity, their property, their IP off so that they could
do their own thing.
Keep their independence, basically, I guess is how you want to say that. So I'm curious. I don't know. It would have been weird to see that in a Halo where you're leveling up different Guardians or what were they called? Spartans. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, that kind of thing really, it attracted me. And I will say the one I just can't stand, and I understand there's a big niche for it. I get that. If you like the kind of game, that's cool. I'm not here to tell you not to play it. I'm just saying it doesn't click with me. I can't stand a tower defense. I can't get behind a tower defense.
I don't really like those either. It's not. It's just not fun.
Yeah, it's like I'd rather be the guy on the tower aiming and firing the weapon than the guy just planting the towers around.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I live with a 14-year-old that's addicted to it.
Oh,
and I watch him play it, and I like games. I'm like, what is this? I don't know. He tells me, and I'm just like,
is it Plants vs. Zombies or
no,
some weird
he's
thing?
doing like one of those Castle War Battle.
Yeah.
Well, Castle Crushers is like a hack and slash.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, it's one of those. I don't know.
Okay.
It does not interest me at all.
I was going to say, those tower
just-
defenses, they're all literally the same game, just a different skin on it.
Well, hold on
Yeah,
there
it is.
before we go
They
off the
are.
deep end. Right, you can classify
Everything
any
is
game
Mario
from
with
any
a
genre
different
as all the
Tony
same.
on it.
Like that argument can be made about any game, and there's a crowd for that. There's a crowd for tower defense, and they enjoy it. They buy them, they play them, and they have that right. They can do that. That's
still
their thing.
you can just put a new skin on it, but you still have to make it entertaining and likable by the people playing the games.
I mean, I'm sure somebody's deep into tower defense. His nephew's going to tell you one
You're a
is
dick.
completely different from the other. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I want an email
Yeah.
from your nephew. I
I'm
want
gonna
this in
probably
writing.
I can't let him listen to this show yet. You
Oh.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
Swear you use
What about you,
bad
Jess? Do you
words.
have any?
That's right. Tony's got a filthy mouth.
What is your opinion on this here
So-
subject?
Yes, I do.
So I don't like the tower defense games, but what I can't stand more than that is fucking turn-based fighting games.
Ah.
That shit.
Yes.
And that's what I got to say about
It's
those.
What
up
do you
there.
mean by turn-based fighting? Like just
The
Like
old
turn-based
the old
RPG.
school,
like the old like
kind of like the old Final Fantasies.
style?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
I
with
can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with that.
I will
comment.
say, like I used to I couldn't stand them, and then I was one of the Final Fantasies. I was watching somebody play, and it was like, "Oh, dude, kick this guy's ass!" And then you find him, and you get to it, and you get into a fight, and then it's turn based. It's like, oh,
Yep.
okay,
Exactly. Like, I
Play
gotta do
it.
this shit. What the fuck? Can I just,
got
like,
to the point where
run
it's
up
like,
and
just
hit
get
you?
through the fight so we can continue on with the wandering around and doing stuff. It was fun.
Running
You get all like
yeah.
amped up, ready
Running
to fight,
into
ready to
random
fight.
encounters, right?
And
Yeah.
wait.
I'll take 5 steps and then I'll have to fight a fucking slime. So there's
Fucking
that.
slimes, man.
Yeah.
But I do like, my favorite genre is probably like an action adventure role playing game. Like your Fables, like your Dragon Ages. You're kind of hack and slashy, level up,
I like those too, Jess.
fun
Yeah.
shit, kill stuff, find
Those are good
stuff.
It's the action adventure RPG kind
Yeah.
of deal.
Yeah.
Always.
I like those. They are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's so that's what we came up with. I hope you guys base your future game purchasing decisions on the information that we just gave you.
I hope you
we
don't.
spent 2 weeks
don't
gaining
listen to
this
us,
knowledge. If you liked it, let us know. If not, we're gonna entertain you some more. We're gonna throw it over to Ben. I believe Ben has some trivia for us.
I do.
I forget what
think I
Ben's
got-
theme
I got
song
5
music
questions.
was. Did we have? No, that's is that Genie?
What's that?
Yeah. There we go.
Just Ben. All right. I got 5. I got 5 for you guys, for you
Okay.
kids.
Hit me with that first
some,
dirty.
some
So,
random.
Wait, before we get started, just real quick, just a reminder to everybody who has not heard. Ben is about to drill us all on trivia. He will ask us questions. Generally, these questions are about gaming. We are to answer to our best of ability. A point will be awarded to the person who answers the question correctly first, and the person with the most points at the end of the game will win. And then if it's a tie, then that person must have a 2-man sack race with the other person who is tied with them, and a winner will be crowned at the end of the race.
Bones will be shattered, tears will be shed, but somebody will
happens.
come up victorious.
Yes, the
Yep.
2-man
And may
sack
God
race
have
will
mercy
ensue
on your
until a
soul.
champion is crowned. So let's go with that
All
first
right.
one, Ben. What do you got?
You guys
Let it
ready?
loose.
All right.
Everybody, well, I don't know if everybody played it, but I'm sure everybody's familiar with the Hitman series. You play Agent 47. And he's this like super badass assassin. If you're paying
like a
attention, if you're
hitman
paying
of
attention
sorts?
right there, I think I just said ass 3 times in a row. But you're Agent 47. Can anyone tell me why he's called Agent 47?
Because it's after 46.
After
Technically
46,
not wrong.
what?
Technically,
Agent?
yes.
Wasn't he the 47th agent?
Yes.
Or some.
Isn't he a
shit like
clone?
that?
He's a clone. He's the 47th clone.
Ah,
All right, I can't take agent because they built him, but yeah.
Technically, Nick did answer the question
Okay.
correct. I'm going to give him that
Mark
point.
that down, Fisher. 1 point.
Clever. That's
All right.
that's just a clever.
What am I playing if I'm searching the Spencer Mansion, otherwise known as the Arclay Research Lab?
Is that Resident Evil?
It is.
Nice.
Hey,
Ding ding. That's
I was trying to dig deep there.
Still suffering from
I dinged it.
that technical difficulties.
I tried to ding it. I did a vocal ding on that one.
Who can tell
Nick,
me?
you get one too. Ding ding. Nick got it too.
Who can tell me what year the very first Mario Kart was released?
1991.
Wrong.
1993.
Wrong.
Mario 89.
Like
1994.
93.
Bingo.
Damn it. Scott won.
Right? It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Anyway.
20
Yeah, hold on.
23 years.
Look, I have 1 point. I'm just going to keep track of my score on our system. How about that, everybody? Since everybody has like
Where
one
did you
point.
get 1 point from, you lying sack of crap?
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I give that
cheater!
Yeah.
Fucking cheater!
I'm sorry, you're right. I have
we have
3
Scott,
points.
Jess, and
My
Nick on the
points are
board.
communal points.
Okay.
Wait, this isn't Canadian.
I've got one.
Yeah.
point.
Is
I've
this
got
the
that
Idaho
same
point
too,
system?
Then. All right.
Utah. Sorry.
What game? This game barred violence of any kind. It focused on you're hunting down a criminal through clues and puzzle solving, and it got so popular it spawned a TV game show.
Carmen Sandiego.
It is.
Oh, shit.
Man, bingo! Right there.
Shunned violence.
Randy was just
Who
a
has
half
a point
second
now, boys and
faster
girls?
than 3.
I wondered if anybody would get that. You remember with the acapella guys and the thing?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I remember
in
the
the world
game.
is
I
we
know.
used to watch that
Diego.
in school.
You know
Like
the lady.
in,
That's weird.
Man,
I miss that game.
You know the
we did
lady
that.
that did
That shit was fun.
was it the
So what do we have, a
detective?
tiebreaker? Or is that
I got one more for you.
All right, one more. Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
In the original Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, what is the threat to his species that Abe has to save his race from?
Mountain
Pigs.
Dew.
It's not pigs and it's not Mountain Dew.
Shit.
Enslavement.
No. No.
Well,
Would it-
technically he's sort
would it be
right,
genocide?
You don't do this to slaves.
but-
What
wait,
the f-
don't
what
you do it.
do?
You son of a
You
bitch.
free
Stop.
them?
Oh, no.
Stop
Are
it.
you going to free them? And
What
they're
is
going to
he
be like,
saving
"Oh,
his
the
race
world."
from? What is the threat to Abe's race?
Freedom.
I don't know. I forget. I
Alien
forget.
invasion.
Mm-mm.
No, it's the... I can't remember.
Herpes?
They're food. They're being processed and canned
That's
as food
right.
from the factory, the Mudakin
Yes, they
guys.
are. They are.
The guys
yes.
with the cigars and no
All right.
arms. I don't know how they get the cigars in their mouths.
Do we have a 5-way tie?
5-way split, man?
4-way tie?
But
Yeah.
we got them all. That was good. That was a fun round.
Tony, did you get a point?
Not this week.
Oh, well,
I've
then-
run the last 2
That's what
episodes.
happens when you
but-
run the last
All right.
the last episode.
I'm sorry. I thought you did. for
Tune
some
in next
reason.
time, boys and girls.
Yeah, tune in next time where Tony will probably not do good again. Just kidding.
Nick
you're-
did for it's been.
Hey, at least you got your looks and health. Hey everybody, we are going to take a break and we'll be right back. This episode of Nameless Gamers PDX podcast is brought to you in part by Casper. I don't know about you, but I value a good night's sleep. If you're looking for a sleep cheat code, we recommend Casper. Casper is an online retailer of premium mattresses for a fraction of the price. They're a new hybrid mattress that combines premium latex foam with memory foam, so they're extra comfortable. They also have a risk-free trial and return policy. Try sleeping on a Casper for 100 days with free delivery and painless returns. You can get $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting www.casper.com/friends/ngpdx. What are you waiting for? Go to casper.com/friends/ngpdx and get your $50 and get started today. Thanks, Casper. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nameless Gamers PDX podcast where we talk about work stuff sometimes.
Things
And
and
then
stuff and games.
we
and
also talk
shit.
about video games and news, and Tony has that for your ear holes. Tony, what's the news? Talk to me, and what do we got?
All right, so we got a few little things. First off, we got some. It's more gaming adjacent.
Adjacent.
That means next to.
Yes. So apparently, the U.S. Navy is planning on their newest submarine class that they have out there. Originally they had a custom joystick setup to on the periscope that they have. It's all digital nowadays, and it's like it's scannable and movable cameras.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
Sure.
they're all digital, and so they had like a joystick system to control all of that. Each joystick composition cost nearly $40,000.
Damn!
Yeah, and they were
yeah.
they were apparently difficult to use.
The U.S.
they were,
government, ladies and gentlemen.
and they were extremely proprietary.
Sure. So the guy coming in to do that job, that's the first time he's ever seen that fucking thing.
Exactly.
And he's got to learn how to use it.
He's got to learn how to use it. Yeah. So now they've decided to make the switch to an Xbox 360 controller.
In 2017.
2017. A 15-year-old roughly controller.
Yeah.
Hey guys, look what
Well,
we found at the
person-
Goodwill.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every guy signed up for the Navy.
So it
between,
retail-
you know,
Why not
So literally
just a Xbox controller? I could use it so much better. I've
Yeah.
been doing that for 15 years
Right?
already.
That's exactly part of it.
It's not just a USB port.
Yes, it is.
Plug it in. Bloop, there we go.
I'm in.
Yeah, and that was a big thing. Is apparently the Navy has this test bed with Lockheed Martin that they run.
Okay.
Because Lockheed Martin not only makes planes, but they do a lot of research with the military.
They make submarines.
Planes, boats, and automobiles.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
There's
No, they don't
Skunk
make
Works
trains.
Well,
Submarines.
who knows? They might.
Maybe.
But apparently, yeah. So apparently, the big thing is like it's first of all it's $40. So if one goes bunk on you, one fucks
Yeah.
up and breaks.
Oh darn! You for $40,000, you can have an entire boatload, a fucking boatload
Yes.
of
But
new
you can
controllers
literally pull
just
into-
following around the sub in case
you
your
could
one
literally
dies.
pull into any port in the world and
Yeah.
still buy a 360 controller.
Oh yeah,
So why aren't they just using the Bluetooth controller? Like, get rid of the wires, get rid of the cable. Just
what are they steering the boat with? What's operating the boat? Why doesn't the driver of the boat have a fucking
Seriously,
Xbox
I
controller?
don't know yet. I know that the Army
Make it
has
like
been
driving a
using
Warthog.
the
I can do
Xbox
that.
controllers for a drone.
I've
those-
hijacked military boats before in games, and those
Yes,
controllers work just
that's
fine.
right.
Just
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
Yeah,
next
they work
up-
great in GTA.
Next up, we
Also,
have-
I'm glad that you said in games right there because that really changed that whole.
Just to clarify,
next up we have the latest Nintendo Direct briefing came out earlier in the week. I think it was the end of last week, beginning of this week. So they're apparently releasing on the Switch. They're going to release Doom, Wolfenstein 2, and then Skyrim is also coming.
Oh.
Mind you, this is 6 years after it came out on PC, Xbox 360, and PS3. But the new version has some cool little things about it. Apparently, they're taking advantage of the amiibos that are available for Nintendo.
this is the new version of Skyrim.
Skyrim, yes.
Okay.
And one of the things I saw was so you can use the Joy-Cons first of all, and then with the amiibos, like you can scan them, and then you can get a Link basically armor and weapons. So you can get the Master Sword, the shield, Link's armor, and run around as Link in Skyrim.
In Skyrim?
Yes.
Really?
That's kind of cool.
That's yeah.
What?
I saw that. And I was
Legend
like,
of Zelda,
Yeah.
Skyrim.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Skyrim
that's
edition.
a little
Okay.
more than like
That's
kind of cool. That's pretty cool.
Can I just? You mentioned Doom.
Yes.
I want
That's-
to. I want to clarify.
get back to that real quick.
That is the new Doom,
The newest
not
Doom.
the older Doom.
Not the old
How the
PC
hell
Doom. It's
is
the
that
new
is
Doom.
it Doom 3 or 2? No,
No,
No, it's just Doom.
It's
the
a
new,
reboot.
the
of
reboot
Doom.
Doom.
It's
the
the
real
reboot that
good one.
you've
It
been
is.
playing.
It's fun as hell.
And I've seen pictures of it. Like I've seen not pictures of it, but video of it side
Yeah.
by side, and it's not that bad looking. It doesn't look that bad. Like it looked like okay, it's a Nintendo Switch. It's not going to be quite as capable, but it looked pretty good, and like
Right.
it played really well, and like no skip frames or anything like that. It was pretty fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool.
And they actually have a trailer for the Skyrim out where
Okay.
it shows some of like the scanning the amiibos, getting the Link gear, and all of that. So it's out there.
Cool.
There's other things that came out, but those are kind of like the big highlights I saw. So
Right on.
so the next up we got Fortnite by Epic Games,
Yes.
which Epic Games makes the Unreal 4 engine.
Okay.
So it's the big
That's the big shooter engine everybody's running.
yeah, and not just shooter. It's been used for things like XCOM, lots of games.
Oh,
lots of games.
yeah. Okay.
A lot of games. It's either Unreal or Unity right now. Those are the two big engines that people develop
Okay.
games in right now. Anyways, so Epic Games, who is actually the developer, has a game called Fortnite out.
Okay.
And it's in like It's in a early release state right now.
Okay.
It's supposed to be going free to play next year, completely free to play. But they have a Battle Royal Arena mode that is literally PUBG, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. It's basically a copycat, but in their style of characters.
Okay.
So,
what do you mean characters?
So they have more cartoony looking characters versus PUBG's, where they look
like
more realistic.
They went for good old realistic, yeah. I think the realistic is a little more. I think that's what more people are attracted to. But either way.
So apparently Bluehole is kind of mad about this.
Who the fuck is Bluehole?
Bluehole is the actual developer, developer for PUBG.
Okay.
So that's the development team. That's their company name. They're pretty mad about this because they've worked close with Epic because, it's their engine. They've worked close with Epic. Epic's helped them out with certain technical things, stuff like that, because it's such a popular game. And they're basically just ripping them off, trying to... So they put out a press release a couple days ago about this, and they're not happy about it, though.
Really? But they have... I mean, they're... Like, the PUBG is just that arena...
Correct.
...game mode with... They're already out. I mean, there's so many people playing it. Like, what...
But...
That's gonna be
kind of like up. It's kind of like if I gave you help on your game, and so you gave me some of the background stuff about your game that I would have to develop otherwise, and then I take that background knowledge and use that to make it in my version of a game. Huh. It's kind of like underhanded.
What is that? Overwatch versus what was that?
Paladins.
Not maybe like
Battleborn.
Paladins or
Battleborn.
Yeah. Kind of like it sounds kind of like that, where it's like just ever so slightly, but they worked on it together. Maybe.
But
it's kind of like that is dick. But
did Blizzard work on Battleborn?
Go fuck
hey,
yourself.
Tony, do you have any news about Battleborn at all?
Actually, I do.
No shit. All right, what do we got?
Battleborn came about 15 months ago, so a year and 3 months.
Okay.
They're actually ceasing any sort of updates, and apparently they're going to be there's rumor that they might be shutting down servers and stuff here
because they're doing that
so
well.
Great. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They have to move on to their next adventure.
Was that a free one?
It was not.
No.
Oh.
Paladins is a free one.
Paladins the free one.
Battleborn was very cheap very quickly.
It was.
But not free.
But Battleborn's had more RPG elements than other than skins and non, it's all cosmetic in Overwatch. Battleborn's had things that actually affected your play style. So
Destiny or Overwatch would be more of like a pure shooter.
Yeah.
Where you don't get to fuck with it, you just get to go with what you got.
You just go in, you gotta know how the skills all work.
Yeah.
You have to know how that character plays, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Battleborns, you could tweak a character to do, make slight changes to a character.
Huh. That's too bad for Battleborn.
Yeah. Which we played a little bit of the beta on it, and it wasn't a bad game.
Play it.
Right?
It wasn't a terrible game. We played the beta, remember?
Did I play the beta?
Yeah, we all played it over here.
Yeah,
it was not that good.
It was about probably 16, 17 months ago.
Yeah.
Not very memorable. 16.
Yeah.
Not 60.
Dang.
16.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking you shouldn't feel bad about not remembering.
All right.
Yeah.
It's totally cool.
Last up, Rockstar tweeted out today, the 22nd.
Today.
Tweedly, tweety, tweet.
That-
So you're going to be people will be getting this on the Monday.
Yes, but they still have a couple days.
Okay.
So, because on the 28th, so their tweet was literally a Red Dead Redemption looking screenshot but it was just a date and then the Red Dead Redemption style fonts, and it was a red background, white letters.
Yeah.
But it was total red. You just look at it and go, that's Red Dead Redemption.
Right,
You
right.
said date
September 28th, next Thursday.
is when it's actually coming out.
No,
That's when
so
it
we don't
launches?
know because it was just
So
a
is
date.
this the normal
This is a precursor- this is-
3-year warning?
Yes.
Probably.
This is the Rockstar 3-year warning.
Hey, guess what, guys? We're only
Get your
763
pre-orders
days
in on
away from
time,
releasing
folks.
this
The
game
preview
that was
comes out in
designed for
3 years.
4 years.
We didn't forget. We are still working on this game.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
So, but apparently a lot of people are speculating it's going to be one of probably three types of things is what people are speculating. It's maybe a trailer, a release date, or even like a confirmation of like it's going to be on PC this time. So like those are the three big things that people are hoping it is.
Okay.
So if they're like if it's one of these three, that'd be great. I would love to see a trailer for it.
It's
like some gameplay trailer.
Now, tell me something.
It's going to be one art poster.
Well, yeah,
that's
probably.
all it's gonna
Knowing
be.
Rockstar, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. Do we know
Here we
anything?
go. It's coming. We got artwork.
Do we know anything about story? This Jingle Jangle,
not about story.
I really like John Marsden. Like his story, that character, that story arc. You really got connected with.
They're keeping a tight lip on it. They're doing a good job about keeping a tight lip.
Okay, well, you might be somebody. It could be.
It could be something completely different.
No idea.
We know from a couple of leaks.
Yeah,
I'm saying 4 years.
4 different people?
No, 4 years until we actually see it.
Until we get to put it in.
I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about this fucking game except for a release date. Because I don't give a fuck what it's about. I'm going to fucking buy it.
Yeah.
I could hear nothing about it and it comes out tomorrow and I will buy it. Just give me the fucking game, Rockstar.
It can turn into Battleborn.
Red Dead.
Don't be Kingdom Hearts 3.
Still buy it.
Don't
give me that look, Randy.
Don't be
Don't give me that
Fable 3.
look. I'm just saying.
But apparently it's like it's supposed to be slated for around second quarter of 18. So what's that?
Second quarter.
Second quarter. So April, June, July-ish.
Spring.
Yeah. Spring, early summer.
No.
Yeah, that's when they're looking at. So
No.
that's all I got for news today. If you got anything else, let us know.
Cool. Thanks for that quick update there, Tony. Hey, Jess.
You are welcome.
Jess, Randy.
Hey, Jess.
What's up, Randy?
Do you have any history, any historical, maybe gaming related facts you want to go over with the group?
I mean, I've got a few history things today, but now that I'm all like irritated about Red Dead Redemption 2,
it's okay.
Did anything cool happen?
Yeah, that really,
this time around this.
Your feathers are very ruffled for no good reason.
Simmer down, man.
We'll wait. You know what? Next week we'll see what they have to say.
It's only because there was like first the Fable shit and now this, and it's like, just come on, man, just give me a fucking game.
Well, the Fable shit is it's more like just that. That's just done.
I
right?
know.
No more of that.
It is. It was
Lionhead
for a while.
Yeah,
but
that's gone.
like, hey guys, guess what? We're making a game. No, we're not.
No.
This one's gonna be open world, and you can bring your friends.
This game is going to change the way you think about gaming forever.
Oh, Bungie got me again. Damn you.
I mean, that's like going trick-or-treating on Halloween and be like, hey, these people said they were handing out full candy bars. Guess what? They went on fucking vacation and they're not answering the door.
This fun size is bullshit.
Well, I've never understood that.
That's the size of fun.
About that.
What is a regular bar?
There's no
good
size.
explanation.
That's fun size. I feel like a king.
Oh,
what would
that was a penis joke?
Yeah.
All right, there. I'm picking up what you're saying.
You guys are making dick jokes. Okay, good. Jess, let's talk about history now. Speaking of history,
all right.
Now that those dick jokes are behind us,
me up. All right.
Yeah, well, you know,
time for history now.
Jess appreciates a good joke.
I like dick jokes.
Yeah, she likes. It's all right. Whatever.
Oh, jokes. Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Sure, that too.
Oh, all right. This week.
Anyways.
Why is your face so red? That's weird.
This is my face.
Ben's been laughing. That's why his face.
Well, no,
is red.
you. Yeah, I know that.
This is what I look like.
Just tell us.
This
some
is
history.
why we're on radio, not video.
Give us some history.
All right. So, September 2000, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 came out,
which
for
is
the
one of my faves.
PlayStation.
Yeah, it was very.
I
good.
wasted a lot of time.
We have made an early episode about Tony Hawk, and
I think too.
I believe
was that the big one where you could get the
Room.
2K421 and be skating around as a
I don't remember if it was
as a stormtrooper.
No, well, I don't know if 2. I don't think that one was.
I don't know.
That might have been like
Spider-Man
3-ish.
into.
Was it Spider and Officer Dick? Remember that?
No.
Two had Fat Officer Dick, Spider-Man, and I think it did have the Stormtrooper.
Okay, really?
I don't remember. It was kind of hazy when I watched it.
I skipped a lot of college classes to try and unlock those characters.
Yeah.
And why would
gotta
you?
have
It's
priorities.
important business.
It was important in the soundtrack on that game.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Dude, the sad thing is that's like still like pre-achievement score era. Can you imagine what like your achievement score like throughout your whole life is right now? Like
I
I
often
get
wonder
sad
that.
when I see my
achievement score in
PlayStation
life is like
now.
in the negative
Like,
right now. Pretty sure I've played so many video games, it's negative. It's not good.
Right.
Not a good. What else? What else?
Tony just unplugging shit down there.
Not
What the
Tony
hell,
Hawk.
So, anyways,
Our Tony, not Tony Hawk. On
yes,
that.
that Tony over there.
Right.
The Tony with the
maybe he is here. Maybe
unentertaining shirt.
I'm not sure why he's doing what he's doing, but what else do we have historically? that may have
September
occurred?
1992,
1992
Super Mario Brothers number 2 came out for NES in Japan. Or I guess it wasn't.
Oh, this is the one that
technically
wasn't
the
released
NES,
in
but
America
whatever.
until
Doki Doki Panic?
Yeah.
2? Is that what you said? Mario 2? What?
Super Mario 2.
The Lost Levels. Oh, the Lost Levels.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I see. Okay, yep.
they were deemed too hard for American audiences.
Yes.
American video game
since we
players are too
had
stupid to
Those
play that
levels
game.
are hard.
Since we hit some
Faux
Mario
show.
here, I heard a rumor about the new Mario game that they released some content on, and I didn't know if this was a rumor or not.
Is this like the
what
Mario
did you
has
hear, Nick?
nipples
There-
thing?
Yes.
Yes,
What?
he has nipples, but
Everybody
no belly
has
button.
nipples. Okay?
Mario, you get to see
natural.
Mario's nipples.
Yes.
Did you go swimming?
No way.
I don't know.
Oh my
I
God,
don't know,
oh my
but
God.
they're like, you get
Please
to
tell
see
me they look like-
something on Mario.
Please tell me they
you've
look like
never seen
Italian
before.
slices of pepperoni.
Are we talking about
They
like
do.
is
They
there
look
like a
like
trunk
tiny
penis bulge?
pepperonis.
I keep seeing this shit pop up
On a
on
big
Twitter,
old
but it's like, I don't know if
piece
I
of
want to click on
mozzarella.
that.
Oh,
It looks like little
always
baby
with the
nip,
dick
like
jokes
baby
with you
bottle
guys. I
nipples.
just can't get away from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
the
it's
audience
hard.
has asked for more nipple and dick jokes.
I get it.
So we're
I get
giving
it.
them
Oh,
nipple
man.
and dick
So many jokes.
There's a lot of layers on this. It's like a big old. Okay.
So many levels.
It's like a big old dick joke.
Damn, girl. What's next?
So, we got September 2001. X-Men Reign of Apocalypse came out for Game Boy Advance.
okay.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
play
if any of
this
you guys
one.
ever
It
had
was-
that one or not. I never had an Advance.
I never had the advance, but I played like the other
No,
X-Men Apocalypse for I think it was it GameCube or
I think it's on GameCube, yeah.
GameCube. Yeah,
I didn't have. I came close to a Game Boy Advance a couple times, but I never pulled the trigger on it. Never got to play it.
Well, it makes sense though that the GBA and the GameCube had them on the same because those are the ones that you could literally hook up together. You could use the GBA as a controller.
yeah.
So
And it was a fun game. I like those. Like they were kind of just pretty much similar to like I think 360 had like Marvel.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which I guess X-Men is Marvel, but it was more like just generic.
generic. Yeah, like
Other Marvel people.
You know, yeah, like you got your couple guys.
your
running around.
your
Your Spider-Man, your Wolverine, and
Oh,
your
okay.
Captain America probably.
and
I'm
your
just guessing on
Thor.
Yeah.
it. Yes, and Thor.
Yeah, Thor.
He's a very, very handsome
I think it was a little
man.
personal.
Anything
I remember.
I
else,
corrected you.
Jess?
I listened. I heard it.
Oh, are we? Are you guys
I-
doing a thing right now?
No,
Yeah.
we're not doing
Are you guys
anything.
doing a
She's
fucking
finishing
bit?
her
Right
history.
out of bit.
She's finishing history, man.
Who
We
does
got to learn
bits?
lessons to
Sorry.
move
Yeah.
forward.
No. That's yeah. Let's.
You have to go
Uh,
backwards in
I'm
order to
sorry.
go forwards.
You're right. You're right. We got to move on. What else?
So, 2002, and this is another Japan release, but I know Scott and I played this game and we both really liked it. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance came out for PlayStation 2.
oh yeah, the original Baldur's Gate though, right?
Yeah.
The Dark
Yeah.
Alliance.
That was
Dark
a
Alliance,
PS.
I think it was
that was PS2.
I think
Yeah.
Dark Alliance was the second,
It was the second
God,
one.
my PS2.
Well, there was
all I remember
Baldur's
is,
Gate,
like,
and I think Dark Alliance might have been a
like the sequel.
Like a sequel.
not quite a
continue-
sequel, more like
it was
a
the continuation of a story.
yes, but it was like a DLC, but before
No.
DLC.
I think the only game
No,
that
it
my
was-
PS2 would
No.
play was Final Fantasy X. I never tried another game in there. Would it play
Final
other
Fantasy
games?
X
Dude,
too.
are you telling
I
me
don't
you lived
know.
your
I
whole
don't-
life only
probably
ever
not.
playing Final Fantasy?
But this
Well,
is claiming it did.
I can't remember any other games I owned for my PS2 except for
because I know there was
Final
literally
Fantasy
a Baldur's Gate 2.
X. I don't know.
I don't know what the subtitle.
I believe you
because I had that on PC.
You could probably just wiki that, right?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh no, you'll have somebody send
we'll
you.
update you next week. Dark
email.
Alliance came out.
Please send those nasty emails.
It was a fun game, though.
To
I know Scott and I
Tony.
played it. We played a couple Boulders.
Send them to
a
Tony
couple of the
Taylor
Boulders
at
Gate games that were really fun.
We played that for quite a while.
.org.
Like, I think like those were pretty fun games. Like we played those for
Send it to both. Let's just be sure.
a long time.
/
What are you
AU.
talking about?
I don't know.
No. But yeah, Dark Alliance, those were fun ones. I think that was kind of like a fable. Like they had promised or teased of like another one and then never delivered on that.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame.
Weak sauce. That's pretty cool.
Any
Dark
other-
Alliance in a hazy room. What?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Maybe soon.
Maybe.
What else? Anything else?
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's
all we got?
all she wrote.
you got for history.
Yup.
That was my. I don't know what that was. Actually, that was just a yell. That was just a yell. I'm just yelling.
And
Angry
now,
Cajun
Southerner yells
Now
at
Cajun-
is the part where we talk about Destiny 2. Who wants to talk about Destiny 2?
No.
Destiny 2.
Because we've
I
been
do,
playing
I
that.
do.
Wait, actually, before we get into that, Jess, have you been playing anything other than Destiny 2?
I have been playing things other than Destiny 2 because
We'll start with you and
unfortunately,
Nick on
I
this.
just don't care about Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You and Nick are. That's why you guys are in the corner here.
Tell us how you really feel
All
about
right.
this
Yeah.
game.
What?
Jessica.
Talk to me. What are you doing?
So I played a few things this week. Scott and I finally pieced together our GameCube after I made the huge mistake of selling it years ago. So we finally got controllers and memory cards and all that bullshit. And so we've been playing Mario Golf,
Oh,
which
yes.
is
When did
as
you-
fun
when did you get
as
controllers?
ever.
Awesome. What?
We actually picked them up at Rose City Comic Con
Oh,
at a
okay.
booth because they were no more expensive than
Right.
at any fucking store
Any-
or
I have
Yeah,
almost
eBay
a
or
shop.
anything.
brand
Yeah.
new GameCube controller if you guys want it.
Do you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do. I bought it
I
for the
can't find
Wii
mine.
so
I
that
had
I could
4, but I
play
can't find
some old GameCube games on the Wii.
Yeah.
Hey, can I jump in and just make a
we-
comment too about the golf on? I don't know, Tony, you did the news, but like there is news of, I guess the Nintendo Switch.
If you tell me there's a Mario Golf coming to Nintendo Switch.
Well, no, there's golf. The original Nintendo Golf is implanted in the firmware.
What?
And
Really?
it's implanted in the firmware as well as a NES emulator. And
No way.
Apparently, if you buy a Nintendo Switch, this is what I've heard. Now, I don't know if this is true, so no fact checking here. I'm just throwing that out there. But if you get a Nintendo Switch and don't allow it to connect to the internet, and then switch the date on the Switch to one of the, I can't remember, Iwata Guru, like, I don't know, like some Japanese, one of the original founders of Nintendo, the guy that actually helped get the 18 holes in the Nintendo Golf.
Okay.
He passed away. So as like I guess they're thinking this
A
is more
nod.
of like a touching type gesture.
Little
They
tribute.
they have put in the firmware of a Nintendo Switch, if you highlight the date of his death before it connects to the internet and do some wacky stuff, like you can play the actual golf game, and here's the fun part: motion controls are enabled, so you can use like the
Really?
Yeah,
golf,
that
yeah.
sounds super
So,
fun.
8-bit motion control.
Anyway,
Sounds
yeah,
super
it's
tiring.
but it's more the gesture, I think,
That's neat.
than anything. But that was something that I caught wind of.
I would
earlier.
totally go through the process just
Yeah.
to check it out at least once.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. I guess you can't hook it up to the internet because they've since then maybe like patched it out or whatever. But like it
Oh,
was
no shit.
in the original release. And if you rumor has it, if you buy a Nintendo Switch and you don't allow it to hook up to the internet, and you do that, you may research this online. I don't know. You will be able to play the golf game.
Wait,
that's
you mean
implanted in
if
the
I
firmware.
plug it into the internet, I lose
Yes.
the ability to do that?
Right. It will patch it out. Like it'll patch that out,
Oh,
I
what the
guess,
fuck?
so
That's
that
bullshit.
you can't do it.
All of them. The first time you plug it in, there's
Anyway.
always a new.
Yeah,
patch.
there's always
So
like
they
updates
just
and shit.
patched it.
Anyway,
out.
just something I heard about earlier. I thought it was cool. Thought I'd
Okay.
bring.
If you're
that
one of
up.
those lucky people to find like an original Switch, question
already-
mark, like an
already
original
been
Switch, like
hooked to the
yeah, like
internet.
everybody's already hooked up to the internet. Like,
Anyway, there's that.
fucking
So back to the what you're playing, Tom.
So, anyways,
Right.
I've also been playing, and I think Ben would probably like this game. I've also been playing Telltale's Back to the Future.
Ooh, fun.
Which is not my favorite Telltale game.
Okay, are you Marty McFly?
You are Marty McFly.
Really?
Nice.
Yes. And you do the time.
Oh, I think I read a review on this game.
Future,
Yeah.
time travel.
Yeah.
Is
Fucking
it
bullshit.
just walking through the movie and figuring out the same puzzles?
It's actually different. There are other
Okay.
things that are happening that didn't happen in movies.
You don't.
Okay.
They're adding story basically.
Yeah, it's their own story, like Telltale likes to do, which is cool.
Yeah.
They usually do a good job of kind of intertwining it.
I mean, if I was more of a fan of Back to the Future, it might be cooler. That's why I think you might like it, Ben.
I'm a
Yeah.
fan.
I'm just playing it because it was
Free.
probably dirt fucking cheap, and I was like, I can get Telltale achievements.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you just gotta pick.
Not my
random
favorite,
buttons.
but I mean, it's definitely playable. I think you should check it out.
I love.
Okay, is it on? Are you on Xbox One or 360?
Xbox One.
Okay.
The
Let me see.
Uno.
How much is it?
I don't fucking know. I think I bought it on sale. So, like, dirt ass cheap if it's on sale.
You have the disc?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want them to. Do
I don't know that
another
Telltale
Monkey
makes
Island.
a disc.
They do.
What?
Yeah.
A what?
A Monkey Island.
Oh,
There's
yes.
a Monkey
Yeah.
Island. I want them
Yeah.
to do another one of those.
Monkey Island
I-
Telltale.
I go through a lot of Monkey Island
That's-
trivia that I
Weren't the
discard
Monkey
'cause-
Islands were Telltale?
Were they?
Were they?
The
Yeah.
original?
Which-
Which one?
originals,
Wait, am I
aren't
thinking
they?
Monkey Ball Island? Or like
No, the Monkey Island.
That's
I
the,
don't know. They were weren't
Pirate
they,
LeChuck. Yeah.
weren't they LucasArts?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't those Telltale?
I mean, in
Are those
like the
penny
modern.
What was the?
I don't remember.
I know that there was the old.
Google.
Somebody will write an
sure.
angry mail and correct me. but
Yeah.
that's cool.
Correct us.
All right, somebody okay Google
people.
right now.
Everybody.
Okay,
whips out their
Google.
phones.
Let's get this shit straight.
What game studio produces Monkey Island? My
Okay,
phone didn't
Google.
hear me.
Alexa.
And I would like to add on to the picking of Nintendo and getting that going.
Yeah.
we purchased
The GameCube?
I randomly found that in a box that's been up in the
Yep.
closet
Yep.
for probably like 2 years,
Mine's right there.
and it, like all it was a Nintendo, and we're like,
I wanna
we
go through
thought we
Metroid
sold
Prime
it. I have no idea. We have
I don't
no
know
idea
where that fucking thing
where
came
this
from.
this GameCube came from.
Is yours purple?
No,
It's black.
it's black. Like it's just it.
For some,
Don't-
when
Nope.
you first told me, you're like, "Hey, do you have a GameCube controller?" I was like, "I got some GameCube stuff. Where's my GameCube?" In my head, I pictured a purple GameCube. So when I found a silver one, I was like, "Where the fuck did this come from?"
Yeah,
Purple was the most common.
There's,
Was it?
we
Damn
found
it,
it,
man.
There's no games. There's a power cord for it. Nothing else. And so like we
Yeah.
got it. Okay, so we got it going, and we have 2 golf games for it. We have the Toadstool Tour, and we have Outlaw Golf. I stick by my fucking story. Toadstool Tour kicks Outlaw Golf.
Oh yeah, Outlaw
ass.
Golf
It
sucks.
does.
And-
I thought I remembered Outlaw Golf being a lot more fun,
There's a
but that
reason.
shit is fucking hard.
There's a reason it's $3.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's like it gets the scantily clad women shaking their big old jugs.
Right.
It gets that point.
Is
Other
it
than
Outlaw
that,
Golf 1 with
Yeah.
with Steve
Yeah.
Carell commentating?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Throwing out the one-liners. Okay.
It's
Cool.
good. It's good.
I never
That's
played
funny.
that.
You're not
there's
missing
very
much,
few golf
man.
games I
Yeah.
ever played.
So anything else?
Nope.
Are we
That's
gonna-
pretty much it. Just did a little
Okay.
Injustice 2 working my way through, but yeah, that's about it.
So okay.
So you guys have been playing Destiny what?
There's this game. I don't think anybody's heard of it. I want to let people know. Especially Nick. Have you heard of this game?
I have heard of this game.
It's called Destiny.
Yeah, I'm interested to
Not-
hear how
not
you
jiving.
all feel about it because I have not purchased this game because I was a little turned off by the first one.
Oh,
So-
no kidding.
I can understand
actually,
the
I
turning-
didn't
being
even
turned off by
purchase
the
it. I
first
just
one.
set my Xbox is set as Randy's home box, so I can
Yeah.
play his version.
We literally have free games on Ben's Xbox.
Excellent.
It's like a lot of people for Destiny 2 are kind of like a lot of people are apparently really upset or pissed off that like it's not different. And it's kind of like, well, it's a game. You have to make
I
the
think it's-
sequel kind
yeah.
of the same game. Halo and all its sequels
Right.
were
Yeah.
the same game. Like
Halo 1 through
Assassin's
18 has
Creed.
been the same.
I think
Like, all the
I think they
games-
took the best parts from Destiny.
They
1
definitely
and
did.
just kind of
yeah,
threw in more.
Refined them.
They
You know,
tweaked
Here's
it.
my
they changed some
questions
things up,
for you
and
then.
it's
So can I
it's
can
fun,
I
though.
jump in here, Nick, and
Yeah.
just ask you a question? When did you stop playing Destiny 1? like a month ago, a year ago, 2 years
well,
ago? When'd you
it would have
win?
been. It would have been in the late winter of 2015.
Well, it was a cold
Dude, I did too.
winter,
I had a Destiny 1. I had a
2016.
character on 360 and PlayStation 4,
Okay.
and then I just walked away
I had
from
it
him.
for PlayStation 3. I really enjoyed playing
Yeah.
it. I even played through the repetitive same thing.
So you had it on PS3.
over and over.
So okay,
And then I bought a PS4, and they wanted me to
Yes.
pay $40
Well,
again to
again,
buy the
right,
game,
right.
and I said,
Fuck
no,
you.
because
you.
you weren't grandfathered in or whatever. Yeah, so they did have a grandfather in period there. You obviously missed that. But the bottom line is that yes, it was that game was not what I thought it was going to be on launch. So that time that you played it, like when it was on PS3, you know, when it was still able to before the expansions,
It's
and
the
downloads
pre-Taken
and all
King,
that.
basically.
Yeah, pre-Taken King, it was not
yeah,
very
Taken
good.
King was the last expansion I played, and then I was
Really,
like,
I didn't get to Taken King. I
Taken King
checked
and
out by
after was real good. It started getting real good. So like Destiny 2 is the best part of what was good in that game at the end. So like what they ended up with, Destiny 2 is very much that. And then some improvements on that and some changes on that. Some changes that I'm not necessarily super happy with, but a lot of changes that I am. So it's kind of a good mix of all that and then some. So, you know, I would say maybe, I know you mentioned earlier that someone that you know has it. Maybe run downstairs, check it out, play it for a little bit, make a tune on there and check it out. It's pretty damn good. It's fun to play with your buddies.
okay,
Playing
yeah.
Destiny by yourself is not a good way to play that
And
game.
is there
It can be
story-
entertaining.
Is the story better? Like, is it
I think
more
it
than
is.
just the repetitive?
I think it is. I think the story is pretty
Good.
solid. Of course, you're going to be, if you go through the story, you're going to be level 20, and that's when you're going to start.
It's-
The grind.
then
That's when
it's
you're going to
all-
start the grinding and
then
repeating.
Is it all just about?
It's
gear?
the MMO grind at that
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
Just to loot
Yeah.
up and
Yep.
I actually took a different path
It's
with
exactly
it.
what you, yeah.
Randy and I have been talking so by the way, big spoiler alert, I bought an Xbox One.
Whoa.
I bought it last Friday.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yes. And I have railed against console FPS since I've been here.
Right?
I will admit
Right.
I'm still nowhere near the quality of control that like Ben, Scott, Jess, and Randy
You'll get
are.
there.
Well, you're
You'll
adapting
get
to
there.
thumbsticks.
But-
I mean, you're coming off of a keyboard mouse. You're
you have to
Yes.
get
adapting to
teabagged by
thumbstick.
a lot of 14-year-olds in first-person shooter
Yes.
console games.
Yes.
Well, the thing about Destiny is you're not.
I have-
It's not
teabags
PvP.
before you
Yeah.
start
Just know,
ranking up.
Tony,
I
they're
imagine-
not really fucking your mom.
I would imagine you haven't done much PvP.
No, I've not done
Crucible, as
zero
they call it.
so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, so nobody's. Yeah,
But I have noticed in the week since I have literally it's been 1 week, I have become marked improvements on the thumbsticks versus
Yeah. good.
I'd still love to prefer to play on a keyboard and mouse,
Right,
but none of you guys are going to play on PC. So
No.
and it's a social game and
right.
there's that
Right.
social aspect of it.
Get
we
that
can
Xbox keyboard and mouse.
Well, that, as we discussed last week
That's the
or
thing.
last episode, is dependent on the individual developer.
The game developer. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might not work with the game. I
Yeah.
bet it would though. I bet it would work with.
I mean, in single player, I
Destiny.
see no difference with the aim assist on the controller versus
Yeah.
keyboard and mouse. I might be slightly more accurate, but does that matter in single player? No, it only matters in multiplayer. You
Okay.
can put penalties on people for
Aim
that,
assist
or
might not even be a thing in multiplayer because when you go
there
to
there is
Destiny- when you go to
aim
Destiny
assist.
multiplayer.
It's shrunk
things
down.
Things get tweaked.
Yeah, the aim assist exists, but it's shrunk way down.
Okay.
It's basically the smaller hit boxes,
Mhm.
less assists. It is there, so it is there, but it's much less.
All right.
So-
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I also think at the end of the day, it's like you want to play where like your friends are playing. Like you want to
Yeah.
play with
Yeah,
them.
you know, it's
So
fun to
there's-
be able to like take. That's
Yeah.
what Fable was promising from the beginning.
Right.
You bring your leveled up character into we're in the same game. We're fighting the same boss. We're battling it together. Like that's that's what it's all about, man. It's just good times.
But that's exactly it. That's the reason why I paid the money. I did buy a used Xbox. I did not buy a brand new one.
That's all right.
Actually got a pretty what I consider a pretty decent deal on it. Bought a second controller.
$700.
No, that's what GameStop is selling the Scorpios that they haven't allowed on pre-order. They're selling for like $750. Yeah,
fuck that, man.
The Scorpio editions of the Xbox One X.
I was gonna say I do have one complaint.
Yeah.
About Destiny 2 versus Destiny 1 is that the fire teams for a co-op campaign, they're still limited to 3 people.
Yeah.
Why not let us have 5 or 6
as many
guys,
as you want.
You know? Yeah. Well,
have 20 dudes like that. I mean, that would still be fun to do.
Battlefield can have 10 people on one team.
That would be technical.
You can have Battlefield can have 32 on one team.
Battlefield
20 is Battlefield
a massive 64 player team game
without lag.
Why can't I miss the 40-man raids?
Oh man,
wow! Like that's when they were the best.
Oh yes, Randy and I have waxed. Randy and I have waxed poetically about the 40-man raids in the car rides to work and home.
I miss them.
We love those.
Yeah.
Like those are that is some of my fondest.
I can't imagine
memories.
just the level of just to coordinate 4 people together on Xbox is extremely difficult. I can't imagine
10 times that.
I can't
40
imagine
people.
40 people getting together in a party talking
every Tuesday, Wednesday,
on one
Thursday.
Voice channel.
Yeah.
Until that
good old Ventrilo.
one fucker always draws aggro before we're ready.
Right? Yeah, one guy makes
one
fucking
team.
Then you kick him out, and then he tries to pull the whole.
You ruin it for everybody.
Instance, yeah.
We can't. We gotta wait a week to try this again, you asshole.
No, I'm going to stop there just because I could go on and on for days about the old WoW, the glory days of WoW.
The
Hunter pets.
Is that the?
Oh, I was a hunter. I knew all about the hunter pets pulling aggro. we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that off air, Nick. This is going to be a long and drawn out story. So
yeah, I mean, if you haven't been playing, Destiny 2 is a new game. You know what? Just sign up for GameFly. It's like worth a $15 rent at least. Yeah. You can get your money's worth out of it, and then just cut off GameFly if you don't give a shit. Like,
or buy it for $12 in a month and a half or whatever.
No, dude, no, no. You go get Destiny. You go look for Destiny 1. It's still $60.
It's only $60.
It's still $50, $60.
Destiny 2 coming out.
No,
if you're on GameFly,
it's one of those games that never actually lost.
Now, and you think you're going to get Destiny 2. You're going to be waiting for like 4 months before that game's available.
Yeah, so Destiny 2 is very good. It's very fun. But I know that, Nick, you have been playing something over there.
Oh, I've been playing a lot of Persona 5.
Yeah.
It's really good. Play it. It's crazy. It's real. I don't even know how to put it into words. If you like Japanese culture and their craziness, it's well worth
I love their food.
Yeah,
I do.
Oh. If you love their food,
you might like the game,
take their food and put it in a game scenario, and you'll enjoy.
It's like burger time with sushi.
Yeah.
So let me just give you some examples in this game. So during the day, you are a normal high school student. You do normal high school things. You hang out with your friends. You go shopping.
Well, of course.
I've seen Sailor Moon.
You go to classes.
Am I a girl?
Huh?
Are you a girl?
No, you're a boy.
Okay.
You're like a 16, 17-year-old dude just doing his thing. He's in all stylish. School? Yeah.
So we're in the parking lot getting high in
the
back of somebody's
that's your high school experience.
Although some of this is not very dissimilar from that. Okay. And then at night, you are a thief that breaks into people's hearts to change them and make them better people.
And by hearts, you mean their literal, like, soul heart, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you go into these weird, like, cognitive worlds that are really fucked up and dreamlike, and you just see the people's total crazy whacked out.
Oh, weird.
It's crazy.
So you're going into their dreams and you're like trying to make them a better person.
Yeah. So like
you're like Freddy Krueger,
like
a Japanese
inside
Freddy
the
Krueger.
Dream. Think of the dream is like your dungeon.
Yeah.
What if I don't want
to
be
be a better person? So
running
through the dungeon, looking for treasure chests, having some little stories, turn-based combat. You can. It's got a sneaky element. You sneak up.
You lost me.
It's good. And then outside, you just talk to people and have fun goofy cutscenes.
So it's like Inception, the video game, basically.
Yeah, that would be a good way to put it. But I'm going to finish that up soon, and I'm just really excited for Shadows of War and the next Evil Within to come out.
Yeah.
A couple more weeks.
Speaking of Shadows of War, Randy and I went to a panel at PAX.
Yeah,
and one of the guys that works for Monolith, one of the higher ups at Monolith, was hanging out and did one of these panels, and gave us a little teaser on Shadow of War.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can you share this teaser?
Yeah. Is it going to be on
The
console?
teaser is literally online. It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys play Shadows of Mordor?
I have been playing it off and on
You have to
on
say
PC.
that. Mordor.
It is
I
quite
want to
fun.
check it out. I want to get some saddle time with.
Yeah, you need to.
Cool.
It's a nice hack and slash.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
It's
Check that out a couple
Assassin's
times.
Creed Mordor. Like,
Trigger thumb.
Assassin's
trigger
Creed
time?
Mordor
Thumbstick
edition.
time. I don't know. What do you call it?
It is.
Stick time.
Seat time. Stick time.
And then Evil Within for October. Did you guys play Evil Within?
No.
I look good.
Do you like scary
think-
horror games?
Yes.
Do you
Not
hate how
occasionally.
like?
Necessarily because they don't scare me.
Oh, this one's
Oh.
better. This one's a lot more old school style. Where sometimes the best thing to do is just run away. Don't try to
Yeah.
kill the thing. Don't get the bullets. Just run.
This is the one. If I'm
away.
Find
remembering
which
it
door
correctly,
opens and go through it.
You wake up caught inside some weird house of horrors like this. It looked like you're in like Leatherface's private dungeon and you're trying to get
That
out.
type of shit's
Like
the
it-
scariest shit.
It
to
looked
me.
pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is, and
Yeah.
you're a cop that goes into this crazy asylum where there's all these murders just happen, and then shit goes fucking wonkers.
Yeah.
See,
That's wild.
that sounds cool to me. That sounds
It's
alright.
good. It's good.
yeah.
I'm really excited.
Resident Evil 7's very good as well. Like, if you want to. I mean,
Halloween is
it's very
coming up.
different, but yeah, Halloween is coming up. We will do a Halloween special, just like we did last
Oh
year.
yeah.
Do we have to dress
very-
up? Can we dress up?
You
You can.
okay?
You're not required to.
I
but
give
if you
Jessica
want.
permission to.
I don't think
Dress
that
up
is
in
a
costume.
I mean, I
NGPX
do like
requirement, but-
cosplay. I don't have a
Yeah,
problem
well,
with it.
true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, where
cool.
your
I'm gonna be Pickle Nick.
Pickle Nick?
Nice.
Pickle Nick. I like it. I like it. It'll just be like Pickle Rick with your hat, maybe.
Winner,
yeah.
You're
winner.
gonna have Pickle Nick in a box. Huh.
Hey-oh! There's another layer. There's another layer. There's just
man.
another
Just
layer.
Can't get away from it with you
Oh,
fuckers.
we can't stop doing that.
All right.
Can we? Yeah. Cool. Good. I'm glad we've all really went wild in the play. A lot of Destiny 2, I know. Scott, do you have a question for
What?
for us?
Is this what we do at this time?
Yeah, we're gonna do
us.
it. We're gonna do it.
Are we doing this?
We're gonna do it
What's
right now.
happening?
We're
Okay.
Race that
Oh
go.
my
jump
God.
right on in there.
Da-na-na-na.
Jump right in there.
Theme song for
It's
Taxi
the
starts in the
time for
background.
the question of the week.
Woo!
Episode, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't say we
no,
can.
okay. So at work, we have to fill our time with talking about random stupid stuff in between working on cars. So we've
let
been
me ask real
asking us.
quick.
What's that?
Video game takes a lot of that time up.
What?
Those conversations between working on cars.
What?
Video games takes a lot of that time up.
Yeah, we don't get to work on video games at my work. We have to work.
That'd be cool if
We
you
don't get to
could.
sit there at a fucking desk and play
Maybe-
fucking Galaga all day.
Maybe you should get like a DS.
Oh, dude, it's
asshole.
awesome.
You all need to step the
Just
fuck
packing a
back.
DS at work, like just pull it out, just start. Like when no one's like
Peace.
acknowledging you, just start playing it. Like the new
Dude,
Metro.
there's always customers, man.
All right.
Your boss is like, Scott, what are you doing?
What's
You're
our
like,
question
"Dude,
here?"
You never
Yeah,
know when
yeah,
they're coming in. You know what the fuck's happening, so you entertain yourself with
Anyway.
stupid random questions. And we all play video games at my work, so
Yeah.
we've been asking like, like this weapon versus that weapon, this vehicle versus this vehicle,
Okay.
to keep the flow and talk going. I would like you guys to make me a weapon. Okay, I want 3 types. In Fifth Element. Remember when they had he whips out that fucking gun, that arm fucking cannon with the memory missiles and the memory bullets and shit.
The
Like an
Zorg,
anything
the
fucking
Zorg
gun.
ZF1?
Yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you were to know
Sorry,
about
it
a
does not
gun like
register.
that, okay,
The all new Ice Cube system. Yeah. The
make
net
me
and
a
the
weapon.
flamethrower. Yeah.
Make me a handheld gun.
I think that was it. Wasn't it? That was like the pinnacle.
You get like 3 options of what you want to put on this gun.
All right.
And you get 3 bonuses. Just like an attribute bonus. Kind of like in Destiny, like run faster, reload faster. Whatever like you perk you would put to this gun for having this gun.
Cool.
Make your anything gun, Ben.
Okay.
Make your ultimate gun.
I got it.
Okay?
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Everybody think of that.
It's
Everybody
there.
think of that like this is what I would put on my weapon.
Trapped in mind.
I got it.
We'll save it for next week. Good. I like that question.
Blow some shit up.
I like guns. So
Yeah.
that's
fucking
both real
American
and
right
I
there,
like
dude.
guns.
I'm like,
They're awesome.
I like guns.
Give me guns.
Mr. Nick, thank you for joining us. Do
Thanks
you
for
have
having me.
Of course, anytime. And do you have anything you would like to plug or anything you would like to say?
Yeah.
I do have a little project I'm getting ready that
I've heard.
Hopefully we'll have out there in a few more weeks here. You know, we've had some delays in recording, but
Shit happens.
keep an eye out there. Situation awesome.
Yeah.
Situation awesome.
Situation
Situation awesome.
Situation.
All right.
What is it?
Is this what
It's,
this is actually called, or like you're just
yeah,
saying like
no,
this is,
that's what
everything's
it's
a go
called, 'cause this
situation?
is
I like it.
about
Okay.
the awesome situation that happens.
Nice.
Surprisingly, in a town that everybody's kind of afraid of, in Salt Lake City.
Okay.
Oh.
The SLC,
The
They call it.
SLC, that, you know, no coffee, lots of Mormons, no beer.
Oh,
It's not
Christ.
like that at all.
sounds great.
It's not like that at all. Not since I've gotten there. But we, a friend and I go and watch a lot of live music and go to festivals around the town, and we like to tell you what shit is fucking awesome.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
I like it.
So
Nice. It's
be
like
prepared
underground,
for that.
So
SLC.
yeah,
Well,
great.
check it out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
the real stuff. that
Situation
goes on.
Awesome with Nick Fisher is going to be. It's not out yet, but it will be an upcoming podcast. I'm sorry. What was your co-host's name? Is Chris.
I was going to
Okay.
say, if you like
Chris.
music,
All right.
that's a great podcast you should be listening to.
Yes, I have had the privilege of listening to a pilot. Very good stuff. Yeah, so look for that in the future. Do we have a time on that at all, or are we?
We're really hoping by the end of October we'll have
Okay.
it settled and ready to go.
Cool.
So-
Okay.
Cool.
Insert Red Dead Redemption tape right here.
That might
Everybody
delay
sees
things.
to right now.
Yeah, right. Cool.
And date wipe.
Regardless,
Everybody saw that?
we
Sweet,
do
sweet,
appreciate
sweet,
you
sweet.
joining us, Nick. Thanks for making the trek. Thanks for coming to the show
Yeah, dude.
and bringing the heat. Because that's what Nick does.
Comes only for us.
And if you have a question or comment,
Way to make that girl feel special.
Definitely in the top 3.
Thank you. Nice. Nice recovery. Nice
questions or
recovery.
comments, direct to Twitter at
Noi.
@ILaggedOut or email us direct namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com. Or check out Facebook, where you can just try searching for Nameless Gamers PDX, and you will likely find us. Thank you for listening. Check out YouTube, Nameless Gamers PDX. We actually have some footage and stuff that we put up there from PAX, and
Go check it out.
And
It's pretty fun.
it is some good stuff. And then and some other, and there's probably going to be more to come. We're working on that as we kind of speak. Shout out to Pig Squad, Portland Indie Game Squad.
Big squad.
Check them out, www.pigsquad.com. And as I mentioned before, on Twitter at @ILaggedOut, follow us. Sometimes we're doing a Steam key giveaway right now. But it's probably gonna end before this podcast airs. But regardless, we do stuff like that from time to time. So do follow us on Twitter.
Randy,
Thank you for listening. Yes, sir.
what about that map?
I hate this map.